patrons of the Ultra-Luxe are questioning whether its pricey restaurant, the Gourmand, is overstating the fullness of its wait list. Those who claim to have dined at the restaurant find the food appealing, but say many tables remain empty.
We're back with the next part of Fallout Tale of Two Wastelands. And we're still on the strip. We're still dressed fancy in the Vera's outfit tux. And we still got Veronica with us. In the last part, we went into the Gomorrah and the Tops, and we did some tasks there, and we got banned from playing blackjack and gambling in both of the casinos, since I won too much. And next we're going to go into the Ultra-Luxe. But before we do, let's talk to this guy that's sitting out here with his wife, I think. Ethel Phoebus. This guy's Walter Phoebus. I don't know why they're sitting on separate benches if they're husband and wife, but let's talk to him.
Howdy, son. How can I help you? But make it quick. Goddamn heat's worse in this town than in the middle of a Brahmin herd at noon.
You look more than just too hot. What's really the matter?
Sharp eyes on you, all right. We've gone through a heap of trouble to get in town. Ethel says I just need to wet my throat. All I need now is to settle a score. We didn't come a long ways just to stroll our best clothes around.
You not from around here, then?
Darn far it is, our ranch. Ethel would be happy to yap about that. I got more important things in mind, kid.
So you're a bighorn rancher?
Bighorn is my trade since I was a young'un. I confess, it's hard living these days, kid. The wasteland ain't the same anymore.
What do you know about the wasteland?
I know it better than my wife's corset. What about it, kid?
How do wastelanders cope with the current times?
Stealing our pure-breed resolve, that's how. We've faced the wasteland right in the old mug and told her to shove it. Listen, we own these lands, and I'll be damned if the NCR, those Legion bastards, or anyone else tries to walk all over us.
Ah, so he's not with NCR. What do you think of the most dangerous places?
Hell, it's all dangerous. Know why? Because you can't trust anything that stands on two legs. If you're looking for real trouble, head straight into the mountains. Men don't walk up there, for good reasons, kid.
Well, I know the mountains here. There's just a town called Jacobstown where super mutants live. What was this about you were talking about earlier, about settling a score?
There's a long list of grievances that Heck Gunderson's got to answer for, kid. I'm here to make sure that rancher stops stealing our lands. If he ain't chiseling behind your back, he just sends his men ready for a fight. Then you either sell your ranch for a penny, or you're dead. I'm tired of being trampled over, kid, and I got a good mind to stop Heck once and for all.
What else can you tell me about Heck Gunderson?
What more you want? He's a slithering snake, what he is. One of the biggest landowners this side of the Colorado, and it's all stolen, I tell you. All that money buys him any NCR senators he wants. Scoundrels like Heck. There's just no way for us small folks to get by, much less prosper, kid.
How is Heck a threat to the other ranchers in the wasteland?
We're honest folk out there. Damn hard to make a living in the desert, kid. Heck's a different breed. Goddamn thief he is. Scaring us into giving away our lands is all he's done to strike it flush. Comes packing iron, and none can hold a candle to his men. Bad blood.
So what do you plan to do about him?
I have no illusions that he'll ever stop his plundering, so I'm just gonna make him suffer. That's what I'm gonna do. Here in town, he's got a few of his armed men to protect him. I just gotta find out what he's up to, and then I'll know where to hit him hard.
I can barter with him, but I'll tell him I might be able to help.
Where I come from, we appreciate good intentions. I reckon you could help me figure out what he's doing in town. Tell you what, that chiseler's blowing hot air over at that there fancy casino, the Ultra-Luxe. Find out what's his story here, will you?
I'll be back when I find out more about him.
All right, kid. I appreciate it. Hope to see you soon.
He wants revenge against a rancher named Heck Gunderson, who he said is inside the Ultra-Luxe, which is where we're going today. Let's talk to his wife and see what she thinks about this.
If you don't mind, I have to look after my husband.
No problem. So where are you from?
Oh, a good ways west of here, in a place you've never been. Far as we're concerned, only name it ever had was Phoebus Ranch. That was before we lost some land to Heck Gunderson. The bank demanded payment in full the day after the Stockmen's Association bailed it out.
Sounds rough. So what's life like as a bighorn rancher?
A good life if you don't mind hard work. The only real fuss is the constant bother with varmints. Fail to catch mole rats early in their breeding, and you'll have 3 or 4 head breaking their ankles in mole rat holes every day. Of course, the worst varmint of all is a Brahmin Baron, with his hands in the pockets of a Republic senator. That's a problem you can't solve with a varmint rifle, though I fear my husband's apt to try. He's got Heck Gunderson in his sights right now.
Yeah, I talked to him. He really doesn't like Heck Gunderson. So what are you up to on the strip?
He's got his reasons. And when that man gets a notion stuck in his head, he's like a bighorn or bull that's seen red. And if it means Heck Gunderson's involved, then you better step aside before the stampede tramples you over.
What's so important about Heck Gunderson?
If that's what you want to talk about, go see Walter. He'll talk your ear off. Everything he says about the evils of Heck Gunderson is true, but I've never held the notion that fighting evil with evil carries the world forward.
Maybe there's some way I can help you.
I don't suppose you have the magic powers necessary to bring my husband to his senses, do you?
I might.
He swears he won't leave this godforsaken city until he's seen Heck suffer. So far as I can see, we're the only ones in pain.
I'll see what I can do for you.
That's very kind of you. Maybe this'll be the dawn of a new day.
Maybe. Let's try talking to Walter again.
Howdy. Good seeing you again.
I want to talk to you about our deal.
I hear you. What's on your mind?
I think Ethel's right. Vengeance would only lead to more innocents dying.
Kid, look around you. There's poison and death everywhere. And people like Heck are responsible for the misery we suffer. What right do they have to continue with their mischief and killing, huh?
Well, because you'd just be giving them the excuse they need to keep on doing those things.
Hell, a good thrashing is what I want to give them. But I see your point, kid. Things will never change without us good folks. All right, I'm gonna get Ethel far away from this damn city and head back home. There's a worthy life waiting for us there. Thanks for your help, kid. So long.
There we go. And that completes the quest Feeble Will. And I didn't even have to talk to Heck Gunderson to try to figure out what I could do to help Walter get his revenge on him.
Sorry, but I don't have time to talk right now. I'm going back to the ranch.
Alrighty.
Bye.
So these two will end up heading home, while we're going to head into the Ultra-Luxe now. Ready, Veronica? We're going to go get banned from gambling again.
Beg your pardon, but could I trouble you to turn over your weapons?
Yeah, sure. Here you go.
My deepest apologies for the slightest inconvenience. You have my assurance that everything will be returned upon your departure. But we simply can't have anyone waving their weapons around in the hotel. It's not the atmosphere we wish to cultivate. Please, enjoy your stay.
Well, the greeter seems polite, although I don't know what's up with the creepy mask he's wearing. This guy here must be Heck Gunderson. Let's talk to him.
Beg your pardon, stranger, but I'm looking for someone. You ain't seen a young man with dark brown hair and a white hat on lately, have you?
No, I haven't.
Ain't nobody got one darn piece of news about my boy. Not one lousy speck of information. Ain't got one Brahmin unaccounted for across a dozen ranches. But I'm here for an hour and my own son just up and disappears on me.
So you're a rancher?
Yep, got a whole mess of Brahmins to my name. Bighorners, too. Used to just have the one ranch, but land was easy to grab before the soldiers moved in. Before I knew it, I was running one of the biggest ranching operations east of California. Now, everywhere I go, folks I never even met shake my hand and call me Mr. Gunderson. Don't quite know what to make of that.
Kind of sounds like you stumbled into your success. So you were talking about how you lost your son here in the casino?
My boy, Ted. He was right here. I didn't leave him but a minute. I told him to stay put while I talked some things over with the White Glove folks. He was never one to stay tied down to a spot, though. Gets that from his mother. Got most of my staff out looking for him now. I'd be out myself, but I keep hoping he'll show up back here. Of course, if he does that, I'll whoop him till his skinny hide turns to leather for putting me through this. But that don't mean I wouldn't be grateful.
Well, I'm always looking to help people. Let me help you find your son.
I'd be more than happy to have you. Heck, I'll hire anybody with a pair of legs and at least one good eye at this point. There'd be a lot of money in it for you if you can get him back to me safe. And if he ain't, you can bet I'll pay for the names of the sons of bitches responsible.
Sounds like a good deal to me. What business did you have here at the hotel?
That's between me and the White Glove Society. But let's just say they control the food supply around here, and I got lots of food to give. But that ain't as welcome as you might think.
Oh, alright. Anyways, what were you saying about a white glove?
That's what they call themselves, the folk that run this place. They're the ones dressed all fancy with their bow ties and shiny dresses. Some of them got masks, too. Real hard to trust folks like that. A couple of them show their faces, and that's who I do my business with. I don't talk to none of the other ones.
It makes sense to me. Alright, I'll be going.
I'll be here.
I'll let you know if I run into your son. Hear that, Veronica? They got fancy dresses here. For some reason, we're dressed fancier than everybody else here in the Vera outfit, but if I formal wear here, I can give it to Veronica and she'll give me a reward in return. Ah, here we are. Hello.
Humbly at your service.
I'd like to exchange my caps for chips.
How many chips would you like?
Start me off with 1,000.
Here's your chips. Is there anything else I can help you with?
No, I think that's good.
A pleasure doing business.
Now to play blackjack until the people here tell me I can't do it anymore. The crazy thing about the Ultra-Luxe is you can actually win a lot more at blackjack here than you can at any other casino. I've already up to nearly 4,000 in winnings, and they haven't even stopped me from playing yet to give me anything.
That could have only brought bad luck.
That guy over there wants to talk to me. I'm over here.
I must say, fortune seems to be with you of late. Please, enjoy this. Compliments of the White Glove Society.
I get an atomic cocktail.
The fiends are running for their lives. That'll show everyone.
Excuse me,
what we
bartender
do to our
lady.
Enemies.
Welcome to Top Shelf. The drinks cost twice as much during happy hour, but they draw twice the attention, too.
I'm gonna sell back the atomic cocktail I got.
Adieu.
And now we'll continue playing.
You certainly seem to be making a splash with all your success in the casino. Our executive chef prepared this delicacy for you himself. Enjoy.
Oh, your executive chef, a Brahmin Wellington. Let's check it out. That's actually really nice. Oh, and it tastes great. Thanks, buddy. Anyways, back to blackjack. Oh, well. Yeah, I've been losing more hands here at the Ultra-Luxe than anywhere else, but as you can see by my Ultra-Luxe earnings on the bottom, which are over 10,000 at this point, that I'm still doing great. 17. There we go, I got 21. That's what a 9 in luck will get you. There we go. That seems to be the majority of my wins right there, where I get several cards until they exactly get 21. As you might remember, other casinos had already stopped me from gambling by this point. In the Ultra-Luxe, I'm still going. Very nice.
You are quite simply the talk of the casino right now with your astonishing play. Do stay in our bon vivant suite so you may continue to dazzle us.
And I get another sweet key. Let's go check out the bon vivant that I just won. Here we are, the door to Bon Vivant Suite. There we go, I got myself another hotel room. It's a pretty basic room, but looks nice. Now we return to the blackjack tables and continue to win. I'm gotten to 14,000 in winnings. Hit me. Never try this at home, kids. Unlike Blazer or James Bond, you are not a master of blackjack. I mean, I doubt any high-rolling gamblers watch my channel, but you never know. I think once I get to 15,000, they'll stop me from gambling here. Nope. I was hoping for a hand I could double down on, but that's good too. Ah! Here I was ready to split those queens, but I'd already lost. There we go.
This simply will not do. You must leave immediately.
But why?
For a while, you were the toast of the Ultra-Luxe, but you're simply not in vogue any longer. Your act has gotten stale.
Alright then, I'm done winning.
You're still welcome to dine with us, of course. We've just had quite enough of paying you to play our games.
Sounds like the AAA industry in general, am I right?
Humbly at your service.
I want to turn in all my chips.
In what currency would you like your pay?
I would like my payment in bottle caps. Even though I can't gamble at the casinos anymore, I can still do other things. He said I could still dine with them. The Gourmand at the Ultra-Luxe is their fine dining restaurant. Let's check it out. I mean, technically I already had a meal since I got that Brahmin Wellington that for free while I was gambling.
How do you do?
Hi there.
Welcome to the Ultra-Luxe. I do hope it exceeds your every expectation.
Guessing you work here?
I do, but one can hardly call it work. I think of myself as a caretaker rather than a common laborer. I suppose it is a labor of love if it can be called labor at all. We at the White Glove Society are all responsible for maintaining the beauty and class of the Ultra-Luxe. And as its founder, I suppose it falls to me to decide how we go about it.
Ah, so you're the founder. Heck Gunderson said he was here to talk business with you. What business was that?
What else? Mr. Gunderson and I have been discussing his livestock. It's put us in a rather delicate position, you see, his coming here. Not that we aren't grateful for his generous offer. But our executive chef, Philippe, has transformed Brahmin steak into a delicacy. He really is a genius. Everyone wants it. But a delicacy is just that, delicate. If everyone can get it, it ceases to be a delicacy. It becomes a perfectly ordinary staple. And if the Gourmand served staples, it would no longer draw the caliber of people it deserves. It would be a diner or a family restaurant. So as much as we'd all love for there to be enough steak for everyone, I'm afraid there are more important things to consider.
I see. Anyways, I'm looking for someone who went missing here recently.
This again? I thought this was all settled. I answered every one of that investigator's questions to his satisfaction and gave all the help I could. I know our reputation hasn't always been spotless, but that's all in the past now. How some people can't get over it is beyond me. For the last time, the White Glove Society has never and will never consume human flesh for any reason. It's written in the charter.
Wait, what? The White Glove Society used to eat human flesh?
Now, didn't I already tell you that we don't do that sort of thing? We do not engage in cannibalism here under any circumstances.
Well, that's
Though
good.
we haven't always been the White Glove Society. There was another time, a dark time, when we went by a different name. But that's all changed now. We've evolved past such base impulses since settling into our new home. I've seen to it that those days are behind us.
Well, that's a good thing. Who'd you talk to about the disappearance?
There was an investigator who came through here last week. He'd been hired by a young man whose bride-to-be went missing during their stay here. Well, you can already guess what probably happened, can't you? It seems perfectly likely that she got cold feet and ran off. And that young groom just didn't have a clue, the poor dear.
A bride who ran off, huh? I'm actually investigating somebody else, a man who went missing, and he just recently disappeared.
A man? Well, then this can't be. 2 disappearances in my hotel? What will people say? I'm going to have a word with my staff about security on the premises. Whether these people are found or not, our guests simply must feel safe in their own rooms.
I don't suppose there's any way I could talk with the investigator.
Why, yes, I think so, if he hasn't checked out yet, that is. I had our maitre d' Mortimer offer him a complimentary room for as long as it took for him to be satisfied. You see, the White Glove Society remains the very picture of courtesy, even in the face of such impolite accusations. We have nothing to hide here.
I see. Alright, I guess I'll go talk to Mortimer and talk to him about the investigator. Thanks for all your help, Marjorie.
Ta-ta.
Here's Mortimer. Let's talk to him.
Good day. How may I be of service, sir?
Marjorie said you gave a free room to a private investigator?
Private investigator. Ah, yes, I remember the gentleman. This was about the missing bride. Such an awful thing. I do hope he finds her whereabouts. If I might pry, have you found something that will help his investigation?
No, I just need to talk to him.
Of course, of course. Now, ordinarily, we don't give out guest information, but I think given the circumstances, he'll want to speak with you. Let's see. He hasn't checked out yet. If you head back to the hotel rooms, his will be 1 floor directly above you after you exit the lobby. I hope we can put this whole matter to rest at last.
Sounds good. I don't suppose you have anything I could do for you, like any work?
No, not from the likes of you, I'm afraid. I don't think you'd have the stomach for it. Better look elsewhere.
Well, if you say so. I actually have pretty decent skills, but if you say so, if you don't need my help, that's fine. I'll be going.
Indeed.
He seems polite. I mean, I guess it makes sense. These guys are supposed to be high society. So, back to the Ultra-Luxe hotel rooms. Let's see, which one's the investigator's room? Yeah, it's right across the hall from my room. I forgot to close the door. Clearly a blazer was raised in a barn. Oh, this isn't good. The investigator's dead. J. Barnes. Take his matchbook. Hey, who are you guys? Why are these guys attacking us? Here I was talking about how polite they are, and what happens? 2 of them run in with dress canes and try to kill us. Well, there's one good thing that comes out of this. Hey, Veronica, I got something for you.
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
On the contrary, I got you a dress. Another one. This one's White Glove Society attire.
For me? Do you mean it? No, it's too much. Well, okay, but it's too much. Oh, it's perfect. Thank you, thank you. I wish I had something to give you. Wait, what about punching? That's the gift that keeps on giving. I could work on your punching with you, if you like. Show you how to counter like a scribe.
Sounds good. Teach me.
All right, put 'em up. Let's see what you got.
And it goes to black, but no, me and Veronica didn't do what you think we did. Instead, she taught me the scribe counter's special attack. If I initiate a standard block immediately after I block an incoming attack, I can throw a counterpunch that does a lot more damage.
Pretty addictive, right? You do it once, it just makes you want to do it more.
I don't think there's time for talk like that, Veronica. We're not here for that. We're here to find out what just happened. Why is the investigator dead? And why did the White Glove Society try to kill us just now? The following is scrawled across the back of the matchbook. Steam room, 4 p.m. And it's 3:26 a.m., so we got a while to go. Oh boy. I think I should go and have another talk with Mortimer.
How may I be of service, sir?
What can you tell me about your organization?
My, such a popular question. I suppose it is only natural to see us and wonder what it is that makes us special. The White Glove Society has only just made itself known to the public, of course, but our pedigree was established over generations. Were we always so refined? I'd be lying if I said yes. But I've always felt we were destined for a place atop modern society. And now, here we are. Not everyone can wear the finest clothes and eat the finest foods, obviously. That's just the reality we live in. But surely we can agree that the most tasteful, sophisticated people are the most deserving. And that's what the White Glove Society is all about.
I see. I've heard some rumors that your group dines on human flesh. What's that all about?
Ah, yes. I've heard that one too. Jealous people say such nasty things. I feel sorry for them.
So I'm guessing it's not true.
I can assure you that the only thing the White Glove Society is guilty of is preparing the tastiest cuisine you'll ever sample. That is, of course, if you can afford it.
I've got plenty of caps. Anyway, I'll be going.
Indeed.
So now we gotta go to the bathhouse. While we're here, we might as well take a look in the bathhouse.
Those cons got the hint. We've shown everyone that these are our new territories.
The matchbook said that they wanted to meet in here at 4 p.m. I think someone's showing up now. Who's this? It's not 4 p.m. yet. I think that guy's trying to take a seat. Veronica, you're in his way. Could you not give him a lap dance while I talk to Chauncey?
Who are you?
I'm Blazer. I'm looking for someone who went missing.
So was the man I'm supposed to be meeting here. Where is he?
Well, Veronica's leg. He's already dead.
Oh my goodness me. They must know he was talking to someone on the inside. They'll be watching everyone closer now. I knew this was a mistake.
Who are you afraid of?
Mortimer. If he realizes it was me the investigator was planning to meet, he'll have me killed.
So Mortimer is behind the disappearances.
Yes. The White Glove Society strictly forbids eating humans. But we weren't always the White Glove Society. Mortimer and some of the others have regressed to the old ways. They've taken many people over the last few months, but always from Freeside or secluded places where they wouldn't be missed. It wasn't enough. Lately they've gone for tourists here on the Strip, even in the hotel. I guess that's the hazard of a cannibal becoming a gourmet. It's hard to please a refined palate.
Oh man. What were you supposed to discuss here with the detective?
The girl, the one who disappeared. I know what happened to her.
What do you know? How do you know what happened to the girl?
Because I distracted her fiancé while they took her. Well, I'm not proud of it, but I had to. They could see I was having second thoughts. Some of the White Gloves began meeting privately a while back. Started talking about how we'd lost our identity. I started attending because I thought it was about changing our politics. Then they started talking about returning to the old ways, and there was no way out. They'd kill me for the things I heard them say.
Oh man. What about Ted Gunderson?
He's alive, as far as I know. We're trying to keep him fresh. Mortimer has special plans for him. The White Glove Society has a banquet every night at 7. It's in our private section. Mortimer wants to reintroduce humans into our cuisine. Since eating people is a crime we punish by death, he's going to do it in secret. After everyone has eaten it, he'll tell them. With no real way to punish everyone, in Mortimer's mind anyway, their minds will be open to the idea of eating people as a delicacy.
Where are they keeping Ted?
I don't know exactly. I wasn't in on it. I think some of them have stopped trusting me. But you can bet they're keeping him near the Gourmand. Our chef, Philippe, has an obsession with fresh ingredients. It'd be back in the members-only section, so you'll have to be careful. Don't be seen, and more importantly, don't let them see Ted in the open. It's guarded both at the lobby entrance and in the access tunnels leading from the main restaurant.
Is there anything you can do to help me?
I could sponsor you as an honorary member. The White Gloves are always looking for people who can elevate their status. You'd certainly fit the bill with everything you've done around here. Otherwise, you'll have to find some way to get inside quietly. It won't be easy, and it'll be harder still to get them out.
Well, Ted's dad's a wealthy man. With his resources, we could stop him pretty easily.
That may be true, but I wouldn't recommend it. He's built a reputation, and it isn't for calmness and impartiality. He's not what he looks like. They call him Hurricane Heck. The man built his empire by hiring mercenaries to drive off the competition. Lately, he's been attacking our Brahmin suppliers so he can take over their business. He's the sort to pound in a nail with a wrecking ball. If you give him the whole story on this, he'd be liable to raise the entire hotel. And God knows what he'd do to the rest of the strip.
Oh, man. Well, even though it'd be the right thing to tell Heck Gunderson what happened to Ted, I guess those stories that Walter Phoebus told me about him forcing ranchers off their property were true. Well, wouldn't they punish Mortimer for this deception?
They might, but to him, the legacy of returning to the old ways is worth his own life. I don't think he expects it, though. I don't either. Nothing is more important to the society than being on the cutting edge of New Vegas cuisine. Mortimer's idea will appeal to that need. He just has to get them over the taboo.
Do you have any suggestions for how I could get Ted out?
Well, they'll all be sampling pre-war wines before the meal. Maybe it's as simple as drugging them. Although that wouldn't stop any future kidnappings. You'd have to expose Mortimer, but he's going to confess anyway. What if his revelation were a lie? What if no one had eaten human flesh but him? If you could somehow replace Philippe in the kitchen and serve a convincing substitute instead, you could walk Ted right through the middle of that room after Mortimer speaks, and then he'd have some explaining to do. Philippe has been trying to approximate the taste of human flesh for years. He must have a recipe somewhere.
Sounds good. Yeah, get rid of Philippe and cook for the banquet using his recipe for human flesh, even though it's not actually going to be human flesh. It'll just taste like it according to the recipe. Alright, I'll be going.
Let's plan on meeting again as soon as... Wait, did you hear something? Were you followed?
Who's this guy? An assassin? Don't mind me, guy sitting over there in the sauna. I just have to kill this assassin that's shooting at me. There we go. You alright there, Veronica? Rrrr. Rrrr. It's alright, the fighting's over. I think. Well, Chauncey's dead. Sorry, buddy. I don't know how you got shot when both me and Veronica were blocking your body from that assassin. Well, Mr. Assassin, it looks like it was too hot for you to hang out in here. One of my optional missions is to find a sponsor that would help me join the White Glove Society. Maybe Marjorie would know where I could find one.
Welcome to the Ultra-Luxe. I do hope it exceeds your every expectation.
Well, so far it does. I want to join the White Glove Society. I was told I'd need a sponsor.
Why, yes, of course. The White Glove Society is the most exclusive club in all of New Vegas. Perhaps the entire world. It's only natural that you'd need a sponsor from within the club who can vouch for your good name. Originally, we didn't allow anyone else in, you see. Founding members only. We thought exclusivity would make us the envy of everyone who's anyone. And it has. But then I had the idea to allow honorary members. Lower in status, naturally. But it just makes people want to be us even more. And the right people could certainly do wonders for our image. Celebrities, philanthropists.
Superheroes?
We want only the very best. And you most certainly fit the bill.
All right.
Given your deeds on the Strip alone, I can safely say that you would be a prized addition to our honorary ranks. You have my full support, and you are welcome to join us at our nightly banquets in our special section of the Gourmand. I hope to see you there.
So now Marjorie is my sponsor to get into the White Glove Society because Blazer is so amazing. She gave me some formal wear. This outfit might look familiar to you. If you watched the Fallout 76 experience video, you might remember this is the suit Killer 76 wore. But I think I like the way Vera's outfit looks on Blazer more. Here you go, Veronica, have another dress.
Aw, you shouldn't have. It's just my taste. Thank you.
By the time we're done here, you're going to be swimming in beautiful dresses. Now that I'm an official member of the White Glove Society, I can go into the members-only section. There's a person walking around a bouncer armed with a dress cane.
Trying to elevate your status by being seen with me? It won't work.
Well, I didn't think it would. I'm guessing everybody here is waiting for dinner to be served. What time is it now? I believe Chauncey said the dinner starts at 7. It's almost 5 o'clock. I better hurry if I'm going to save Ted Gunderson.
You, what do you think you're doing?
I'm a sponsored member. Let's see. I guess I could use a speech check to trick him. Mortimer sent me to move the kid. Thinks one of his own might betray him.
First he's too trusting, now he doesn't trust any of us. It addles the senses. I suppose caution is the desirable course at this point. It's all of our necks if something goes afoul.
Well, maybe not. Alright, now where would they be keeping him? Here's the wine. I could spike their wine with Med-X to drug them. But I think I want to do this most efficient way. This must be Philippe.
Why are you standing still? Do you think the world waits for you while you stand there drooling? Get back out there and get to work.
Who do you think you are, talking to me that way?
Who the fuck do you think I am? I'm the fucking god of New Vegas Brahmin fusion cuisine, that's who. No, that doesn't even give me the credit I deserve. I fucking invented edible food. Do you like eating? Good. You owe me your entire goddamn garbage existence.
Boy, this is one hostile chef. I think you might have me confused with somebody else, sir.
Oh, really? So despite your filthy face and your vacant expression and your complete lack of human dignity, you're telling me you're not a server?
Let's use medicine on him. Your predisposition towards anger suggests unresolved issues in your past.
What kind of harebrained fucking psychobabble bullshit is that? I yell at people because I like yelling at people, and because they fucking deserve it. Not because Mumsy and Daddykins didn't hug me enough.
Yeah, whatever you say there, Chef Ramsay. I think you're projecting. Tell me more about your parents.
Oh, I see how it is. You think because my father walked out on us when I was 5, now I have to yell at people. Or because my mother was a deranged chem fiend who regularly brought strange men home who told me to call them uncle. Or because my sisters would lock me in a shipping crate when they didn't want me around. And my brother... God, I'd forgotten about that. How could they do that to me? I can't stay here. I need to be alone.
What about the banquet?
Forget about the fucking banquet. You know what? You can do it. You be the star chef. Take my recipes. It won't fill the hole, though. Just remember that. You'll always feel empty.
Aw, poor Philippe. Well, I guess I'll let him go and be by himself for a while. I got plenty of time to cook up a different kind of dinner for the White Glove Society for tonight. So let's cook. Everything necessary to cook a meal is here at my disposal, as long as Philippe isn't there to stop me. Well, he's not. He ran off to go be by himself to deal with his personal issues. So let's use my intelligence to cook the imitation human flesh using the recipe Philippe gave me. Time to call the head waiter.
How may I assist?
It's time to serve the meal.
At once.
Pretty sure the head waiter won't be hostile to me. I mean, I'm not the normal chef here, but... yeah, he's cool with me. Hello. Yeah, Philippe's having an off day, so I'm filling in for him. Don't worry. And there he goes to go serve dinner. While he does that... There's Ted Gunderson.
My daddy's gonna kill all you bastards once he finds out what you done to me.
I haven't done anything to you. Calm down. I've come to rescue you.
My daddy sent you? God damn it. I almost died in here. What the hell took you so long? It's just one damn hotel. Who did this to me anyway? They hit me over the head before I got a look at them.
What took me so long is I had to cook dinner. There's no time to explain. We have to go now.
Alright, fine. I'm right behind you.
Now I've got Ted with me. Now comes the tricky part. I gotta follow the head waiter into the members only section as he serves dinner. Not taking any chances. We're stealth boying it up. I can't be spotted with Ted by any of the members of the White Glove Society, including the waiter. I think this is the wrong way. Okay, as long as they don't see me with Ted, they're okay with him walking around, even though he's supposed to be locked up in the refrigerator. I hope I'm not too late. I gotta get to the banquet before Mortimer finishes his speech. Here we go, the head waiter went this way.
I know I'm not the scheduled speaker, but I have a few words, if I may. There was a time, not so long ago, when we were bound together not as members, but as family, as a clan. And when Mr. House came to us with his proposal, we accepted, knowing we stood to gain much. Little did we know how much we'd lose in the process. As a society, we've endeavored to sample the finest food and drink the world has to offer. But we are living a lie. There is a meat sweeter than the most corn-fed livestock. Most of you have tasted it. All of you have coveted it. Among us, it is a crime to discuss a return to the old ways that unified our people. Tonight, that all changes. The taboo ends. Let me finish, Marjorie. You don't know it yet, but you are all now guilty of a greater crime. One that ordinarily bears the harshest of punishments. Surely that you are all guilty warrants not only universal amnesty, but also a renewed discussion. For our society to be truly elite, we must dine on the most delicious, the most exclusive food known to us. And tonight, for the first time as a society, you are sampling that very dish, the meat we are forbidden to taste, the way it was meant to be eaten. Fellow members of the White Glove Society, bon appetit.
Well, surprise is on him. I can prove it's not human flesh.
What the... Who is this trespasser?
Actually, I'm not a trespasser. I'm being sponsored. Anyways, bad news, Mortimer. Nobody's eating the boy you kidnapped tonight.
What are you... Why is he there? Who are we eating right now?
Sorry, Mortimer. Secret recipe. It's not human flesh, though. I can promise you that.
No! These are lies. I never kidnapped anyone. And even if I did, there's no harm done. He's alive, after all.
It's too late, Mortimer. You've already said too much.
You're all hypocrites. How can you claim to be connoisseurs yet deny yourselves the greatest of all meats? I am ashamed to have once called everyone here family. This isn't over, though. I'll begin anew. The White Glove Society will never achieve the greatness of my new order. You'll all hear from me again.
We'll be hearing from him again when he forms his new club, the Society of the Purple People Eaters. Let's talk to Marjorie, now that we've settled that little scandal.
Salutations.
Oh my. How unfortunate. And in front of all these people, too. He always was a bit of a pill, Mortimer. He was so pouty when I decided to ban eating people. And now this. I should have paid more attention to the warning signs. Can you imagine what people would have said? Why, it would have been a complete scandal if it weren't for you.
And I obtained White Glove Society fame for saving the day. I'll be going.
Ta-ta.
And I'm idolized by the White Glove Society.
Salutations.
Well, I ate before dinner, so I kind of spoiled my meal, but you guys enjoy. It's not real human flesh. I just followed the recipe.
How do you fare?
Hello, White Glove Society bouncer.
Life at the top is immensely satisfying.
I'm sure it is.
How do you fare?
But we're not done yet. I have to still return Ted Gunderson to his dad. So let's go do that now.
Oh my God. Ted, are you all right?
Quit your hollering. I'm fine.
There we go. We've reunited him with his son.
You got me my boy back. I got no words. Now, I hope you didn't do no harm to whoever's responsible for this. I want to skin their hides myself.
I can tell him it was Mortimer of the White Glove Society because he was a cannibal, or I can tell them that everyone in the White Glove Society is a cannibal. But I already dealt with the problem, and we know what Heck Gunderson will do to the hotel in all of Vegas if I tell him the truth. So I think I'll do what Chauncey said and leave him in the dark. It was his dying wish for me, so I think I will. I don't think anyone took him. I just kind of found him wandering around the hotel.
Confound it. I just don't know how I'm supposed to sleep knowing whoever done this got away. All right. Well, I promised you I'd make it worth your while. So here you are. Try not to lose it all at the same casino.
If I go to... I can't lose it at any casinos. They won't let me gamble anymore because I win too much.
You know, if you knew what you were doing, I could have been out of there hours ago.
I did know what I was doing. This is one of the buggiest quests in the game. All kinds of different things can go wrong, and this one actually went smoothly. Veronica's been looking at me strangely ever since I gave her that dress. What do you say I take you out to a movie after this, huh? I mean, it won't be here in the Strip. They're probably playing a show at the Tops right now, but I think I've got another idea. According to my Pip-Boy, there's actually a midnight showing at the Mojave Drive-In. What do you say we go there and catch a movie, and that'll be the end of our date? Here we are, the Mojave Drive-In. Don't think anybody else is here, but it said there's going to be a midnight showing. So let's see what happens at midnight. Here we go, I think the movie's starting. You know, a lot of people don't know this about me, but Blazer did star in a few movies. Do you want to check out one that I was in? I believe this one was called Old World Blues. I'll fix the focus on this and we'll check it out. What do you say? This is a kind of an odd movie. I get captured by these robots and they take out my brain and they do all kinds of weird experiments on me, but then I manage to escape and fight back, and I defeat the atomic wonders of science that await.
Beef prices around the New Vegas Strip have dropped significantly following an agreement between the Ultra-Luxe and Brahmin Baron Heck Gunderson.